crew, welcome to another Rose Petals energy reading. It's been a while since I have created one of these. I do apologize for those of you who are eagerly awaiting them. I just wanted to wait for the right time. I just wanted to wait for the right circumstances. And I think the period right before Christmas, a couple of days before Yule, is the optimal time to bring out the rose petals. I was also fortunate to stumble upon a florist who was selling some very beautiful blush pink roses. And I actually divided the petals that I dried up in two batches over here. These will be the two options for you to choose from. I do need to say that I recently was gifted this gorgeous La Jolie Muse Provence lavender candle. And I don't know, it has something inside of it that makes it crackle. When it is burning, it's always making a noise, like a gentle fire crackle. So this inspired me to use as the background to this reading a clip of wood fire burning, so that you may hear some crinkling sounds in the background. And I'm going to link the video that I used as a background atmosphere in the description box below if you want to use it to meditate, to study, or to just read a book to relax. I feel that by bringing the energy of the crackling fire and also the energy of a glass of water, I also styled this background with a lot of sea elements. I feel that by combining water with fire, we are bringing together alchemical energy, because you guys know these are the two quintessential ingredients in alchemy, in the creation of magic. I also brought here the element of air by burning some incense, and also the element of earth by using the crystals. So all the four elementals are represented. It's time for us to make magic. In case you're curious, the incense that I'm burning is one that is created with myrrh and copal. So I recently stumbled upon this fragrance and it's really, really beautiful. Usually myrrh is burned in churches in Christian Orthodoxy in this part of the world where I am from. Myrrh is constantly used in baptisms or religious ceremonies. So it's a smell that I am familiar with, but it's the first time that I see it wrapped up together with copal, which is a new type of incense. I'm not familiar with it. So you live and learn. Keep in mind it is Mercury retrograde as well when I'm filming this reading. The moon is still growing in Sagittarius. It is moving towards the full moon in Cancer, the final full moon of this year. So exciting, beautiful things hopefully will take place around that time. Feel free to follow me on all the social medias. I am uploading content consistently. So if you feel that I am not present here on YouTube, chances are that you may find me either writing an article on my blog post, posting short form readings on TikTok and Instagram, or just creating on other platforms. All of the links, you will find them down below, so please have a look. Wonderful thank you to my channel members and to my Patreons as well. Now, all this being said, let me show you the options that I have here in front of you. So for you, group 1, I thought of giving you the choice of this salmon pink lunchbox. Okay, maybe you are a practical person, you enjoy making your food beforehand, you are ready, set, and able to go to work and enjoy a home-cooked meal or a homemade sandwich. I don't know, maybe it's something that just draws you in. At the moment, we are still under the transit of Jupiter in Taurus, and I just thought I would give you choices that have culinary themes, because anything related to food and eating and the simple pleasures in life, cooking, all of these fall under the domain of the sensuous and relatively simple sign of Taurus. So for you, group 2, we have here this cooking pot. It's small, it has these flowers on it. The flowers are actually pink roses. I'm not going to open it yet, but inside of it are your rose petals. So take a moment now to look which of these two options pulls you in the most. Are you more of a lunchbox kind of person or more of a white cooking pot kind of person? This is made of, I don't know, aluminum, I think. It's metallic, so it's not at all, it's not ceramic or plasticky. So you can go by the material, metal or plastic. You can go by the color, salmon pink or white, with flowers, or you can just go by the shape, rectangular or circle, square. Sorry, not square. Oh God, I got my geometry all mixed up. Yeah, thank you, Mercury retrograde. A circle, yeah? So round or rectangular. Okay, if you took a moment to look at which of these two options pulls you in the most, then I'm really excited as well to let you know the theme of this reading. A couple of days ago, somebody wrote to me on YouTube and said, could you give us a reading on clarification for our situation? And I thought that the topic was general enough and mystical enough for me to dive into it. So without further ado, once you have made your choice, we are going to dive straight into clarification for your specific life situation. Let's see what messages pop up. And I'm sure that out of all the messages that come through, whether they are for love, family, well-being, or maybe your career and money situation, there is a message there meant to find you. If you clicked on this reading, I firmly believe that you are here to listen to some guidance that needs to reach your ears. Okay, so all this being said, let's jump straight into it and figure out what kind of guidance does Spirit have for you in this particular period. What clarification can we gain from the rose petals? Hey group one, so this is for those of you that were drawn to this salmon pink lunchbox. Welcome to your rose petal reading. Let me just open it and show you the gorgeous petals that I have here in front of you. So in this reading today, we are going to tap into whatever energy patterns I read from these rose petals to try to give you clarification for your specific life situation. Okay, so let me just shake them off a little bit, and now get ready for the shower of rose petals. Okay. I can see that something is stuck. And this is exactly how we will begin your reading. Something is stuck. You made some efforts. You started some things. I see some seeds here. You literally planted some seeds and they're not growing. Your potted plant is not growing. Things are withering and you're feeling like a tadpole out of water, uncertain, anxious, confused, not knowing exactly what to do and whom to ask for help with. You wanted to grow a garden, you wanted to grow a relationship, you wanted to grow a business, an idea, and nothing seems to be working out. So we begin the reading by catching you on this kind of foothold, a foothold that shows a period of instability, almost as this box has tipped over. You're trying to keep things inside. You're not talking to other people about them. As you noticed, the withered petal was inside of the box, almost like it's a shameful secret. Almost as if you were to let people know that you were dealing with something quite hurtful on an emotional level, something that makes you feel like you just want to throw your hands up in the air and just give up. You feel that if this came to light, people may no longer want to work with you, may no longer want to be friends with you. They may shun you. I'm hearing toxic positivity. And I'm hearing the need to release. Let's see what the petals now further have to say. There's definitely a need for you to do something in which you touch someone else. Contact sports are popping up. There is a need for you to stretch more often. If you've been sitting on a chair in front of your computer for too long or just lying in bed, you have to get up and do an effort and stretch. Stretching is really, really good for your tendons, your muscles, your cartilages. It's also giving you the feeling that you can occupy space, that you are centered, and that you are willing to allow yourself to grow, to expand. Something has been deeply stealing away your light and your shine. But you are never broken. There are many layers to you. And if somebody stains one of your layers, you just take it off and the flower is still complete. It's just one layer less, one problem less. I see here a wishbone. I feel that over the holiday you may eat some chicken or turkey, and you may find the wishbone in the carcass, and you may be challenged by somebody. I'm kind of picking that there is somebody that gives you the wishbone, challenges you to play this game with them, even though you may be reluctant. I see here somebody that is trying to get thinner eyebrows. I think that your eyes look beautiful. Some of you are thinking of shaving your eyebrows. There's just a need to give your face a different look, a different definition. You want to make a different impression on the people around you. And it begins with your eyebrows. It begins with your eyes, the windows to your soul. You're doing some changes. Some of you are replacing glasses with contact lenses or vice versa. Others of you are playing with makeup, trying to wear more eyeshadow, trying to wear more a darkened pencil, while others of you are changing your thick eyebrows into thinner ones. You're going to literally look in a different way, and you're going to look at the world in a different way, looking at the world as it looks back at you. And the way that people perceive you is going to change a little bit how you perceive yourself. I'm also getting a sharp pain in my shoulder, in my clavicle, on the right side. A problem with a man in your life. A problem with a man in your life is weighing heavily on your shoulders. It's making you want to wrap up. Sometimes you get shivers of cold running through your body. You get these apprehensions, these triggers. And instead of actually listening to them, you decide, no, it's just my imagination. No, this is not happening. I would advise for you to actually listen to those triggers. They show you important things. If your body changes temperature, if you get sharp pains in a specific region of your body, that is your body trying to tell you something is not going right. You feel it in your bones, something is not okay here. And because it's on the right side, it is connected with your capacity to act in the world and how you own up your own masculine energy. But it can also literally be connected with a man in your life that you thought was keeping you protected, but may actually be harboring secrets that you're not aware of. You want to be held and protected and loved by this man. Maybe some of you are because you are in a connection. But actually this person could be holding on to many more things than just yourself. They could be quite secretive. They could be mysterious. Part of you is really attracted to this aspect in them. But another part, feels like something is not right here. A clue, an inkling. You're going to begin a sort of detective story in your life. You're not seeing things very clearly, but you will be given the inkling, the first clue, the first seed of knowledge to help you begin on your journey of discovery. You will crack something up. You will figure things out. You will reveal the imposter. You will take the wool out of somebody's eyes. And I feel that for the majority of you, this will happen in a variety of areas of life. Some of you are going to do this at school, in a university environment. Others of you are going to do it at work. And most of you are going to do it in a personal connection. And this is going to happen with family members. You're going to find out something that your mother has been keeping away from you. But also in the case of a lover that's too good to be true. A lover that wants to protect you is hiding something. The thing that they're hiding may not necessarily be that nasty. I feel like you guys are going to talk about it. I am not sure if you get to see it, but over here in this corner, I'm going to try to pick it up. I hope it maintains its shape. I see some sort of bird or a sea animal made from these petals. Do you see it? It's incredible. Initially, I thought it was the beak of a bird. So we're just going to go with this because this is what my intuition is telling me. I feel like birds usually represent communication, and I feel like by talking things through, you are going to reach a peaceful resolution. Something that looks hidden, ugly, nasty, a mutation of some sort, a transformation towards worse rather than better, is actually going to prove to be a blessing in disguise. All that is needed is a lighthearted approach, and for you to sit down with the person that is holding the secret and talk to them. Ask them questions in a kind way and figure out what is going on. Because you will. The truth will come out. I also feel that some of you may be eating more fish in this period. Some of you are on a diet or on some sort of religious diet. You're fasting. Others of you are concerned about certain animals in the sea, maybe poisoned fish or fish that have a lot of metals inside of them. Some of you are thinking whether you should buy salmon for Christmas because you're wondering whether it has toxins inside of it. There is a concern with also blocking the flow of things. There is a need for control that I'm picking up here. Most of you have clicked on this pile. You may be feeling like things are moving in your life in a direction in which you don't have any control over. And thereby you are trying to stop the flow of things. But you're causing unnecessary pain to yourself and to those around you by doing that. Again, I see a whale here. The whale is about deep exploration of your emotions, but it could literally be a trip to an aquarium, seeing a whale, sponsoring a whale this holiday season. The whale also communicates sonar-like in the ocean. So there is something, it's like you're trying to send some distress signals to somebody, but you're doing it very deeply, you're doing it stealthily. You are trying to send messages to somebody, some very subtle hints, some very sweet cues. But this person is not yet answering, they haven't picked up on it. The whale also shows here a person that feels quite heavy in this period, quite weighed down by gravity. You may be worried that you put on a couple more weights. More weight, not weights. And you're maybe trying to hit the gym to lift some weights. There are some worries here regarding your shape, regarding your gravity. But I'm here to let you know that, look at this. Look how delicate it is. You are under an illusion. There's nothing wrong with your body. There's nothing wrong with your height, with your weight. You're giving yourself too much of a beating down. It could be at the moment that your body may be changing a little bit due to the specific season in which you find yourself. It's normal for people to put on more weight in winter time and to lose it during the summer. It's normal to feel heavy when you're sad. So don't worry. I feel like you're under the illusion, the apprehension that you are heavy. But in reality, it's just the way your feelings are making you assess your body. It's not how your body really is. So emotion work may be important in certain cases. What other clarification can we find? Someone who is smaller than you needs your time of day, needs your attention. I feel that for most of you, this will be a child, a niece, a nephew, a son, a daughter. But for most of you, this will also be a pet. A pet wants you to be by their side more, spend more time at home, play with them more. I'm even hearing that you should cook something and give them something of what you are eating to eat. You have a little one in your life that loves you unconditionally. And this little one is suffering a little bit because they're not getting enough time and attention from you. I feel like if you spend some time with this little one, not only are you going to make them incredibly happy in a very easy way, but also you're going to heal your heart. Whatever you feel life holds against you in this period will be completely patched up by the love you give back to this little person. Some of you have a lot of beautiful things in your wardrobe. I'm hearing velvet, taffeta, cashmere, woolen things, silk. And if you're struggling financially, you would do well to just market them off, give them to other people, sell them. I feel like this is going to put some air in your environment and help you change the energy in your bedroom, in the living room, wherever you keep your wardrobe. Or maybe you have a special room for a wardrobe. It needs some freshening up. It needs good energy, fresh energy. And by selling your clothes, giving them, auctioning them in second-hand auctions, or just giving them to people in need, I feel like you are going to really change this energy. You're going to get more inspired regarding how you style yourself. New clothes are going to enter your life, clothes that are more fitting to the actual person you are at the moment. And I also feel like you're going to see that you don't need this much. You really don't need this much. Because you may be feeling like you don't have enough, but once you do the small act of cleaning your wardrobe and sorting it out, you're going to see how much you have and how little you need, and this will unblock a prosperity mindset. Others of you, I feel, can benefit in this moment from the advice of a crone-like individual, a person who's incredibly shrewd and wise. I even see like a fox, a wooden fox. This individual has a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge, but people don't come to her, and I feel it's a her, it's a she. They don't come to her because, well, society tends to ignore older people in spite of their life experience and wisdom. Schedule an appointment with this person. Go and talk to her. Knock on her front door. Spend some time drinking tea or coffee. Bring some cookies. Bring something nice to consume. And ask her questions about life. Don't be afraid to talk to this person. For some of you, this could be a grandpa. I wanted to say grandpa. For some of you, yes, this could be the grandpa. Even if I said she or her, I feel like the energy of a grandfather wants to come through. For others of you, this could be a grandmother. I'm hearing that for some of you, this is a specific grandmother in an old people's homes, and she has friends that play bingo with her from time to time. Go and spend some time playing bingo with them, or just being around them as they play, and ask them questions about life. The friends of your grandmother are going to be specifically illuminating in that specific case with the bingo night. Oh, I feel like the message is over. Don't stop telling them. But yes, the advice of a wise person is really necessary to bring more clarity in your life at the moment. Some of you are really hitting the beach in this period. You may be in the southern hemisphere and it's full summer at the moment. I see a lot of seashells. I think indeed that the atmosphere of this reading is about combining the fire crackling from northern territories with the beachy seaside of southern territories. Some of you are going to figure out how to put your northern, your right and your, I wanted to say northern and southern brain hemisphere, but that doesn't make sense. Your right and left brain hemispheres, how they can come into some sort of synchronization. Because I feel like some of you have been having issues with picking objects up and dropping them, or maybe feeling a little bit uncoordinated when you walk down the streets. You may have been bumping into things. You may have been feeling quite clumsy. I feel like doing a specific activity that requires concentration. For some of you, it could be rowing. For others of you, it's cooking. It's going to help you align. For others of you, it's painting. You'll be able to align the two. And when you align the hemispheres, you're going to feel much more relaxed. You're going to feel more whole. Somebody with dark hair is going to contact you soon, because I'm picking up on, I don't know if you guys can see it, I don't know if my camera can pick it up, but I saw dark hair. Yeah, there we go. So I saw a dark long hair, probably one of mine, and it just was in the middle of the rose petals. So I'm picking up that a person with long dark hair is going to contact you soon. I'm also seeing here somebody that is going to get a tattoo above their breast, and somebody who will be kissed on the cheek, and it's going to feel like the softest experience ever. You should definitely go and visit an art exhibition that deals with portraits that are painted in pastel colors, or people with big eyes. I'm picking up on the fact, if you look at this, it just looks like a painting of an individual with a big eye. Some things are outside of your control, and you need to learn to accept that. The moment that you learn to accept that some things are not falling within your own administrative reach, that's the moment when you will be free. Okay, I'm going to end it here. I don't want to make it too long. So these were the messages that I had for you. I think they were really soothing. I really wanted to continue this reading, but I don't want to make this video 3 hours long. I'll keep some of this material for later on, in case you guys feel like you needed another rose petal reading. It's been a pleasure for me to create it for you. I hope you have enjoyed it. God bless. Stay in the light, Group 1. Bye-bye. Hey Group 2, so this is your rose petals reading, especially for those of you who are drawn to the cooking pot, the white cooking pot with small pink roses and green leaves. So let's open the pot and see what's cooking. Your rose petals, of course. Okay, so let me give them a gentle shake. In this reading, we will uncover the answer to the question, clarification for your current situation. Messages can be on any given subject. We will see what happens. I'm going to shower you with petals right now. There we go. Much like I did with Group 1's reading, there were some petals that stayed stuck. And I'm going to begin the reading by looking at what messages these petals are showing us. So first of all, I see a person with wrinkles who is most likely, no, I'm getting both a woman and a man's face. Definitely somebody older, somebody that you know, somebody that has good intentions. You can trust this individual. You can rely on their advice and support. This person can also give you like a place in their home for you to rent or for you to live in. They can also give you money. They have food for you. So you can go and ask them for it if you are struggling at the moment. So a wiser person with a wrinkled face and kind intentions towards you. This person really wants to help you. They don't have any other background intentions that you should be worried about. Now, I see that the seeds almost like are making a letter. They're falling down, but they're making the letter E. I also see an L, an F, and an I, and a Y. Why? Why are things happening? And the name, I think Elena could be significant. I see also some whiskers. These could be cat whiskers. There is a cat that really enjoys stealing some things from the kitchen. Be careful, okay? This cat may have grown in weight and size because she's eating at nighttime from the kitchen cabinet. I feel that also another cat companion is dropping whiskers because she's a little bit stressed out. She's over grooming herself because she needs some quiet time. So make sure to carve out some boxes or some chairs that you cover up with some blankets. And just let the cat be, let the cat hide, let her be in her solitude. She will come out when she's ready afterwards, but she needs some alone downtime. She may be stressed out if you have other pets living in the same house with her. Now I also see with this one, 2 hearts beating as one. Somebody has entered your heart. You're crushing massively on somebody. And I feel like the feelings are mutual. You're definitely more invested than the other person at the moment, but there is strong compatibility here. I'm here to let you know that there's strong compatibility. The letter V could be important. V from Vera, Victor, Victoria, Veronica, Vincent. So I also see an I as in Ian, Yelena, I would say. In Romania we have a word Ioana, so maybe that pertains to some of you out there. But it's just it's quite sweet. It will turn incandescent. That's what I'm hearing. So if you feel like this connection at the moment, it's all heart and no sensual things, don't worry, it's going to stoke up. It will become increasingly hotter the more you spend time with this person. And I do feel that, yeah, it will be a happy coupling. Yeah. Now let's put the bowl to the side and let's dive into the messages in front of us. Let me just extend my legs as well. So some of you are extending. You're allowing yourself to do certain things you haven't done before. Some of you are thinking of quitting your normal job and entering into the field of the self-employed. Welcome. It's an incredibly creative, fun, and stressful time. At the same time, I feel like others of you want to travel. You want to go and see firsthand what is happening in countries where you're receiving your news from. It may be something slightly dangerous, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of you are going to be brave enough to take this step forward. You want accuracy, you want reality, you are tired to just receive news about things that happen all over the world from second hands. Now, there is definitely a feeling of romance lingering in the air. I'm so drawn to this petal as well that looks like it's 2 caught within, and they also look like they're protected. There's this feeling of privacy. The pink of this one pulled me in first, the vibrant pink of this one. There is an air of vintage energy, old-fashioned libraries, dark academia backgrounds, kind of like auction houses, baroque ballrooms. I don't know what's happening. Some of you are trying to kind of skip into a new reality. I feel like you're trying to take your dreaming energy to a whole new level. You're literally trying to morph into a new reality. I also feel like others of you are trying to visualize these romantic Gothic landscapes, and you're wanting to manifest more of these opportunities in your life, opportunities to dress up, to go out, to fall in love, to have like mysterious erotic flirtations with strangers. I feel like it is possible, definitely. I'm seeing here in 3 months' time. You see the dots on this petal? There are 3. And there's another one over here, kind of like orbiting. That could be a period of an additional 2 weeks. So 3 months and 2 weeks. Okay? Keep visualizing. Whatever it is that you're intending to do, I feel like in 3 months and 2 weeks, it's going to happen. Some of you are going to take care of kids. You may foster some children or just take care of the children of your family, the children in the neighborhood. Some of you are working with children and you're going to organize an arts and crafts night, or maybe something. I see an individual that has a lot of children around them and is giving them instructions as to what they can paint, what they can glue, what they can cook, what they can touch. And I feel like there is this general atmosphere of jolliness and cheer, and people are really happy. And even though it's a little bit chaotic, because I see you standing by yourself, you're the only adult in that room filled with children, I feel like you are actually having a good time and enjoying yourself, and so are the children, which is always really blissful. So some of you could have the hidden talent of being a really good child play activity leader, and you don't know it yet, but you will very soon. Some of you are going to uncover, I feel, okay, a couple of things. Some of you will uncover a secret. It will be something that is whispered to you from the grapevine. A friend will tell you something that another friend has told them. So it's in your own best interest to take this with a dash of salt, with a pinch of salt, because what you hear may just be malicious gossip, may be nothing that has to do with reality. It will be related to a hookup. Somebody hooked up with whom people figured out, and you are going to be the third or the fourth recipient that's going to receive this information. Be careful about passing this information on. It could really hurt the two people involved that the gossip is about. Others of you, I feel, you're going to stumble upon a treasure, something small but incredibly valuable. You may find a pearl. You may find a lost letter, a tiny book that is worth a lot. You may find like a stash of coins that are important and valuable. Some of you are going to find some money. You may find a $100 bill just lying on the ground. There will be something incredibly valuable and all of a sudden spontaneously appearing in your life. So keep an open mind for little valuable things. Some of you are wanting to be in an environment that is filled with grass, with pine. You want to smell freshly cut grass. You want to go and touch grass. You want to ravel in it, roll in it. Some of you could be locked indoors because it's winter in the place where you are, and you're craving the outdoors lifestyle. You're craving direct contact with nature. You could be watching a lot of documentaries about nature, or a lot of YouTube channels that show people just living and cooking in specific places all over the world, just to get that country feeling, that farm life, that direct plug to nature. I feel like drinking green tea in this period can be really good for you, as well as taking care of houseplants. Rolling. Oh my goodness. Okay, the message I'm picking up on is that some of you have been doing something that you know you shouldn't be doing. You shouldn't be doing. Some of you have been literally rolling on a bed with your best friend's boyfriend. Or it may be you're rolling because of joy and happiness, because the person you really like texted you. I'm also picking up on a person that is in a new environment, in a fancy hotel or in a really beautiful mansion, and they are just rolling on the bed because they can't believe their luck that they are there, that they finally manifested something that they've wanted for a long time. A feeling of safety and luxury, and just feeling good, feeling wanted, feeling desired. Yeah, but be careful, group, for the first one. The message that I said, because you're group 2, but for the first subgroup in this interpretation. Oh, I'm making things too complicated. Basically, the people that I warned about, you know, you rolled with somebody you shouldn't be rolling. There are some deeper feelings there, but you have to be very mindful as to how you're going to tell the truth, because the truth will come out eventually. But there are some deeper feelings there between you and the person that you rolled with, yeah? And some of you are feeling quite guilty and quite self-conscious about it. That's why I tripped over my words. I feel like I was tapping into this energy of trying to over-explain myself, to hide. I'm hearing a couple of things with this little one that I was very drawn towards. And I'm seeing here a good book and a great opportunity. So these are the two messages that came. If only my camera would just be a bit more focused. So a good book and a great opportunity is coming your way. I am seeing here that it could be something that is not very contoured. It could be something that is not catching shape very easily. There we go. The book is going to take you a while to finish reading, and the opportunity may be something that you need to subscribe to right now, and in about 4 or 5 or 6 months you are going to be able to go and do it. So for example, you're booking a trip, but the trip is only possible in summertime, or you want to go on a retreat, and again the retreat is only taking place around, I don't know, Litha, for example. Or some of you are signing up to attend a conference, but you have to wait until the conference is taking place. So whatever you're putting some effort into at the moment, whether it is reading a really good book, but one that has like 1,000 pages, or signing up for an event that is a great opportunity, but you have to wait for it to actually happen, it's going to be really fruitful for you. I feel like you're going to be admired, you're going to make new friends, and you're going to feel accomplished. Yeah? Can you hear the candle? It's making such a deep pyre noise. So I feel like there is somebody from the other side wanting to talk to you because of the noise being so accentuated in your specific reading. So there is somebody that wants to speak to you from the other side. I'm picking up on a male energy. There is somebody that either left this life forcefully, as in they may have been murdered, or they got into a violent accident with a car and they died on the spot. A person that took a while to understand that they are dead. This individual wants to talk to you. This individual has this passionate energy towards talking to you. So I think that you would do well to create a seance or talk to somebody that can help you with a past life reading, for example. Now let's see. The number 3 is really important. It is your lucky number in this period. Also, again, I'm picking up on the time span of about 3 months as being really important for you. It could be that 33 is the Grandmaster number that you need to pay attention to. This is the numerological vibration that can really help you out at the moment. And it's also something here about a trio. You and 2 other good people collaborating for something, an artistic energy, an energy of creation. Yeah, so get together with 2 other people and bring something into being. I see a face here. I don't know if you see it, but wow, it's so beautiful. I'm going to try to bring the camera in. Do you see it? So this is the eye, the eyebrow, the nose. It's very beautiful. It reminds me of a surrealist painting or sculpture. And I see another face over here. This looks like a man looking at this really unapproachable, elegant woman. This man could not be that good looking. He could be small, or I don't know, he could be losing his hair in parts, but he is well dressed and he's savvy and he's really into this woman. So I have a feeling that whichever partner you identify with, whether you identify with the feminine or the masculine, there is the energy of a new relationship happening in your life. You will get a chance to fall in love. You will get a chance to be asked out. There will be romantic energy coming your way. But I feel that there will also be friction. One of you may not like the other partner, may resist the other partner. The other partner will have to put in some effort to try to melt the cold heart of this beautiful queen. I think in this case, you need to see beyond appearances, because there is a chance here to have a true long-term counterpart that worships you, but you may discount this person based on the fact that they don't look like a superstar. Now, I also see here a really fascinating cluster of petals that almost like created this cave or this formation, this house, this building. Some of you are getting some news regarding a house. If you are waiting for a house to have finished building, you may receive some good news about its progress. Others of you are going to receive an offer to move in with somebody, to relocate, or to just move into a better looking home. But you have to be careful because there may be some negativity in that neighborhood. The home itself may be very beautiful, but outside of it there may be some strife, some toxicity, some problems. There are definitely some toxic energies around. So you may need to cast some protection spells, wear some crystals, and pray to the divine. Summon your angels, ancestors, and guided spirits to help you in banishing evil around your home. Wow. Sorry, it's just the flame. I feel like the flame is communicating so strongly. I feel I'm going to end the reading here before we start getting the flame spurting some messages out. Sometimes it happens. Spirits can sometimes have this kind of impatient energy when they want to talk. So all this being said, I hope that you have enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for listening. I hope these messages are clear enough, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Take care. Bye.